Okay, we're going to tackle a topic that a lot of men particularly don't like to talk about publicly. And as men age, there are symptoms related to prostate health that need to be addressed. So we got to talk about these things, right, Dave Foreman?
We need to talk about
That's right. He is the Herbal Pharmacist, back now with some natural ways of dealing with a declining prostate. And let's just put it out there. Number one, and I'm included in this group of men, as we age, we have to get up to go to the bathroom a lot more at night.
Yep.
And it's awful.
Yeah, and
really, I mean, you lose sleep.
I run into people, that are married and, then their spouse is getting grumpy because you're waking them up.
Sure.
I mean, it's a family thing, or, you're flushing the toilet, it makes noise for the whole house.
Right.
It's just
And there's
a lot more side effects.
Oh, yeah.
Too.
We'll talk about side effects. There are a lot of pharmaceutical drugs out there. Not a lot. There are a couple of pharmaceutical drugs that you could take to, subdue that amount of time that you have to get up.
Right.
But I'll tell you what, there are side effects. I, for one, cannot take that medicine that is usually prescribed, Flomax, we talked about in the break. So you're here with some natural supplements that, do they work? Because honestly, Rob Schweitzer was saying the same thing. Sorry, Rob. I mean, Rob Schweitzer has the same problem.
I'm sorry, we're all guys. We're all at the right age.
And we can talk about this.
Yeah.
So do these things actually work?
Yeah, actually they do. So, my background's pharmacy. So for me, what's most appealing is anytime I can find something in the natural health world that has clinical trials showing that it works. So all three things that I'm going to talk about today do have some clinical backing on their ability to help support either the health of a prostate gland or decrease the getting up and down at night.
Sure.
Because there's a lot of reasons that people have the issue of getting up and down at night, or dribbling, or
enlarged prostate
is one of them.
Is one of them,
right? Yeah, but for me, I had inflammation in my prostate from riding a bike. So there's a lot of different reasons you can have a problem. I do encourage you, though, if you are having issues and you're concerned, go to your healthcare provider and find out. Make sure there's not something more serious going on.
Go to your urologist.
Exactly.
Yes.
And then we can go natural if you want to.
Right. So let's talk about the first one. It's nettle.
Right.
I've heard of nettle. What does it do?
So nettle has an ability to help the body in its fight against inflammation, and inflammation is one of the reasons that we will have problems with getting up and down. If you have inflammation either with the prostate or the urethra, which is the tube that the fluid comes out, if you have inflammation in there, then you're not going to get a good flow going. So a lot of men have trouble getting a stream going, we call it, or not enough comes out, so your bladder's still kind of full.
Right.
So actually, all of these sort of have that effect of helping with the body's inflammation.
That was my next question. What's the difference between the nettle and now this is called Krilla?
Krilla. I just learned about Krilla about a year ago from a friend of mine in the media, and it's a unique herb. Again, clinical trials, 89% of the men who used Krilla had a benefit, improved prostate function, improved just urinary health and overall, fewer trips up and getting up and down. 89% in the study out of over 150 men.
That's pretty impressive.
Within 60 days.
How much of this do you have to take in order to achieve the benefits?
Well, on Krilla, it's dose dependent. And actually the instructions, and they have a pretty lengthy label. I think that's why the bottles are so tall. Depending on your situation. If you're in a full-blown, you've got some prostate health issues, and I don't like to get diagnostic on the show, using disease states, but you may have to take more to start with. I'm on a maintenance dose of just taking a couple capsules twice a day. You may require more just to get things going. No pun intended on that one. This is a serious situation. If you're a guy, you can relate.
Oh, absolutely. And the ladies watching, I mean, if your husband is having this trouble because he's probably waking you up when he goes to the bathroom at night. Okay, let's talk about this last one here.
All right, so Pygeum.
Yeah,
Pygeum.
I've never heard of that one.
So it's rare to find Pygeum by itself. Usually it's in combination with nettle, or you could actually use all three of these together. There's no known interactions here. Since they work uniquely, you could actually combine them. But you'll see Pygeum a lot of times, again, same kind of effect. It helps. It's been studied against BPH, the benign enlargement of prostate. Again, dosing is going to depend on the brand you buy, and the dosage of milligrams or whether it's concentrated or not.
It's always a good idea to discuss this with your doctor before you start taking anything, just in case there is an interaction with perhaps something else you are taking.
Yes.
All right, Dave Foreman, great information.
Thank you.
I am take one of these home.
My stash.
Right now.
It's my personal stash.
Thanks. Oh, okay, all right. I won't take yours. I know you need the help as well.
Yeah, no, thanks.
Rob, here you go. Here you go. All right.
Great.
We'll be right back.